Correspondent John Miller is with us. He was part of counterterrorism efforts for the FBI and the Director of National Intelligence. What's the threat here?
Well, the threat is two-pronged. One is, what will the continued threat be in theater in Afghanistan? But the secondary threat is, what is the threat here on U.S. soil? And yesterday at the FBI, in their Ops 3 Strategic Intelligence Division over at the National Counterterrorism Center at the Department of Homeland Security, a lot of conference calls going on saying, what do we do? Who do we warn? Do we come out with a Homeland Security bulletin saying extra vigilance, increased security at military installations here on U.S. soil, especially recruiting stations which are widely accessible and open to the public? And they're still trying to figure out how to set the right tone on that and assess what the threat is.
Yeah, I was wondering, are there any specific, I was thinking civilian targets that we should be worried about. I think about the airports, the subway, the malls.
And any of that is always possible. And trying to gauge what's the most likely target can be difficult. Obviously, the military target is the obvious one here. But what we've seen in the past is kind of interesting. I asked one of the key intelligence analysts about this yesterday. And what she said was, we haven't seen, when there's an incident like this, an immediate reaction here. What we have seen, for instance, in the case where there were the cartoons of Muhammad in the Danish newspaper, that there was a very complex plot, but it was more than 2 years later, but it was hatched out of Chicago. It involved taking over the newspaper office in Denmark, holding hostages, beheading people on live television, but it took a long time to put together. So the reaction is not always immediate.
John, thank you.